Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the Loyola Ramblers take on the Maine South Hawks in baseball action. Early season non-conference game. And Will Jackson will lead it off for the Loyola Ramblers. And the first pitch of the ball game in there for strike one. Baseball action a bit iffy this year. There's a strike. A lot of cold weather. A look in, the pitch on the way, and a little outside of ball. Will Jackson leading it off for the Ramblers. Ramblers have gotten 4 games in. And 104 coming into this afternoon's game. Second to miss, strike 3, 1 away. Henry Harris, the batter. And a pitch low, a ball 1. Ball 2. Harris. New coach for Maine South. Coach Milano, been here for a long time. Retired at the end of last year. And Brian Lorenz now the coach. There's a strike. And ball 4. So Henry Harris aboard. And here's Matt Raymond. It isn't a bad day weather-wise, except that we've got the cooler near the lake going on, even though we're over by O'Hare Airport. Throw the second out on the first, not in time, but they're calling it interference because he slid. So fielder's choice. And no runs, no hits. And nobody left. Go to the bottom half of the frame. Spiros Vasilopoulos, the batter. Vasilopoulos. So Harris in his slide into second didn't come anywhere near the fielder. I can understand why Loyola was a little upset about that one when they said it was interference. Line shot right to the first baseman for the out. 1 out. Chioveri. Cole Chioveri, the batter. And Declan Griffin on deck for the Maine South Hawks. Here's a strike. And strike. So runner interference ends the top half of this frame. The big kick, the delivery, fouled off. And a high pop-up, foul territory. Third baseman going over by the dugout. And back behind there, he makes the catch for the out. 2 away, and Declan Griffin, the batter. And a pitch high, and a ball. Ball 1. Number 3 in the Hawks batting order. And strike. Go a little westy here. And the temperatures are close to 60 degrees. But the wind blowing in off the lake has cooled it off considerably here. We're down in the mid to lower 40s. Now they pitch. And that got away a little bit. Ball high and tight. And strike at the knees to Griffin. Joe Gable on deck. And the pitch, scooped dead. Fly ball. Down the line, foul. And fly ball out towards center. Center fielder just over. Takes it for the out, and we go quietly in the bottom half of the first. At the end of 1, no score between Loyola and Maine South, and we'll be back with more. You're watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Play smart, play hard, practice harder. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And moving along, go to the top of the second inning. Jason Verbancic leading it off. And takes the pitch low and outside for a ball. Ball 1. Blowing away a ball. Bees in the bat day. Blowing outside a ball. And straight. And ball 4. So Verbancic aboard via the walk. And Charlie Owens, the batter. And a strike 1. And a ball. High bounder. Foul. Little bounder along the first base line. Almost like a swinging bunt. Got the job done. Moved the runner along to second. And Trey Torrain, the batter. And a strike. Line shot. Foul. Outside of third. Loyola going to host the sectional this year. There goes the runner. There goes the throw. Not in time. Stolen base. And a high pop up over by third base. And take it for the out. Colin Summerhill, the batter. Top of the second inning. Going outside a ball. Line shot. That's a base hit. And that'll score a run. So Summerhill with an RBI single. And Johnny Mejia, the batter. And the Ramblers have taken the lead 1-0. On to first, runner back. And strike on the outside corner. There goes the runner. There goes the throw. Not in time. Stolen base. And way off target, too. And the ball low. 2 out, runner in. And a runner in scoring position. Number 8 in the batting order, Mejia batting. And contact play fouled away. And a little outside, a ball. And ball 4 outside. So 2 on with 2 out. And Jack Moran, the batter. Number 9 in the batting order. All the way. And ground ball foul. We're under the takeoff area for O'Hare Airport here. And strike 3. And we're done with the top half of the second inning, but the Ramblers have drawn first blood, leading at 1-0 over the Maine South Hawks, and Joe Gable leads it off for Maine South. Takes a pitch inside a ball. Ball 1. Little squibber foul. And just a little bit outside. Might have been a little low, too, ball. High and tight the ball. And striking the outside corner. Gets the side. Into the wide, the pitch. And nice catch. Thing sailed on the left fielder a little bit. One up, one down. Salvatore Sicalo, batter. And takes a pitch outside the ball. Outfield playing relatively shallow here. What with the wind blowing in. And a bees in the bat sort of day. Hold up. And a fly ball. Center fielder coming in. Takes it for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And Bobby Rinaldi, the batter. So Rinaldi bats. Tries the bunt. Bunts it foul. Swing and a miss. Strike. Line shot. That's a base hit. Single to right. And Rinaldi aboard. And Mike Altman, the batter. Two out, runner at first. And squibbed foul. Though at first they got him picked off. But it's not going to matter. It's a balk. And Rinaldi gets second. So the balk puts Rinaldi at second on the pickoff play. And Mike Altman, the batter. Scoop that fly ball. And left fielder takes it on the run. And we're done with 2. At the end of 2, it's Loyola 1, Maine South nothing. We'll be back. The North Shore Sports Center. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. At dusk, dawn, or night, make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning, and Will Jackson will lead it off for the Maine South, for the Loyola Ramblers. First pitch hitting, a little ground ball. Third baseman has it. Throws the first in time. One up, one down. Henry Harris, the batter. And has a slow little roller knocked down. And a little infield single for Henry Harris. Here's Matt Raymond. So the first runner back. They'll do it again, keep him honest. Again, throw over there, and again the runner back. There goes the runner, and he'll have a stolen base uncontested. So Harris with the steal of second. Matt Raymond continues the bat, takes a strike at the knees. Top of the third inning. And low ball. And behind him. And strike, and the count goes full to Matt Raymond. Number 3 batter in the Rambler lineup. And ball 4. Runner takes off for third. They got him. So Raymond at first with 2 out. And Jason Verbancic, the batter. Swinging a miss, strike. And inside the ball. They've returned the baseball. Used to be only about 3 or 4 teams from the city of Chicago. For the last couple of years, we're in the sectional pod. This year again, they're going to go back to the large number from in the city, but they're also taking 2 teams to the west suburbs. Strike 3. And the Ramblers are gone here in the top half of the third inning. And it remains 1-0 Loyola. And first pitch hitting, a little pop-up. And take it for the out. Achanga was the out. Here's Will Brenza. But what we were talking about, new pitcher on the mound, by the way, for the Ramblers. What I was talking about was that the sectional, not only do we have about 6 or 7 city teams, but we've got the 2 from the west suburbs from Oak Park. In Fenwick and Oak Park. I think Oak Park is even hosting one of the regionals, if I remember off the top of my head here. Swing and a miss. No, a little foul tip. Got a little piece of it. And a little ground ball. Second baseman has it. Over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the batting order. And Spiros Vasilopoulos takes a pitch low and inside the ball. Another one low ball. And inside the ball. Strike at the letters. Vasilopoulos. He lined out to the first baseman. Back in the first. Has a ground ball this time. Third baseman. Over to first in time. 1, 2, 3. Dorenzo hits, so there's nobody left. We played through 3. Loyola 1. Maine South nothing. We'll be back. You're watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 4th inning. And Charlie Owens leading it off. Balls one up. Owens, Terrain, and Summerhill due up for the Ramblers. Here's a strike. And a pitch high, a ball. And a little weak comebacker over to first. In time, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Trey Terrain. High and outside, a ball. Fouled up. I think everybody was sort of expecting that Lane Tech would again get the sectional at Kerrywood Field, but that's not the case. Loyola gets the sectional. Well outside the ball. And strike 3. 2 away, and Colin Summerhill, the batter. And fouls one off. Low and outside the ball. The lock and load. And a strike. And the delivery and a high fly ball. Shallow left and taken by the shortstop going out. And the Ramblers go quietly. We're halfway home with the ball game. And it remains 1-0. Loyola leading Maine South. Cole Chiavari leads it off. fisted away. High and tight, a ball, shave and a haircut, 2 bits. High and tight. Yeah, strike on the outside corner. Declan Griffin on deck. 2, 3, and 4 due up here at the bottom of the 4th. And a dying quail up over the shortstop. That's a little base hit to left. And a single leads off the bottom of the 4th. And here's Declan Griffin. And the ball. Runner holds it first, though, as it got away. There goes the runner and a stolen base. And high and tight a ball. And strike on the outside corner. Didn't like the call. And ball 4. So 2 out with nobody out. And Joe Gable of the batter. Tying run at second. And takes a strike. Showed bunt. Pulled it back. They'll look around the pitch. Yeah, swing and a miss, strike. Ramblers 1 run on 2 hits. Maine South no runs on 2 hits. Scooped in, and that's going to be a gamper out in right center. Gable will stop at second, but 2 runs are going to score. And Maine South takes the lead 2-1. Here's Salvador Sacalo. And that's a balk. He didn't come to a stop. Infield pulls in, looking for a play at the plate. And a high fly ball. Down the line, fall, and nope, can't get to it. Out of play. Well, not out of play, but couldn't get to it. .55-footer in for a ball. Runner at third, the insurance run. And a ball. Dropped in, but dropped in late. Came across the plate high. And fouled away. As Sacalo hangs in there. Count remains at deuces. Ground ball, shortstop. Play will be at home. They'll get him in a rundown. Whoa, nearly threw it away. And meanwhile, all the way over to third goes Sacalo. But Gable is out on the fielder's choice. And Bobby Rinaldi, the batter. The runner at third. And one away. Fouled off. And straight. Join us for baseball. Watch our games on the network or on our cable network or on YouTube on demand. Selected games on YouTube. High and outside the ball. And a pitch low ball. Deuces. To Rinaldi. The look to third. The pitch. And strike three on the outside corner. Got him looking. Two away. And Mike Altman, the batter. And pitch high ball. And strike. Runner with the lead off third. And the delivery. Swing and a miss, strike. Swinging a ground ball. Third baseman knocks it down. Picks it up. Throws. Got him. And we're done with four. Well, Maine South grabbed the lead and leads it 2-1. And we'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network right after this. On the cable and internet, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Phone in one hand, ticket in the other. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Moving along, top of the fifth inning. And Johnny Mejia leading it off. Strike on the inside corner. And inside a ball. Blackjack on the count to Mejia. 21. Strike on the inside corner. 8, 9, and 1 in the batting order for the Ramblers here in the top of the fifth. And strike 3, 1 away. Jack Moran, the batter. And the first pitch, ground ball, third baseman has it. Long throw in time. 2 up, 2 down. And Will Jackson, the batter. And pitch low and inside the ball. The bats are quiet today, both sides of the ball. Pitch is high ball. Solo ground ball, shortstop. Stays with it, over to first, and quietly go the Ramblers here in the inning. Go to the bottom half of the frame. And a high pop-up. Foul. Out of play. Johnny Machanga leading it off. Another new pitcher for the Ramblers. Giving everybody a little bit of opportunity. Early in the season. And, don't get a lot of games in because of the weather. There's a shortstop. Nice pickup over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Will Brenza, the batter. And a little foul tip. Outside a ball. Maine South leading the Ramblers. Bottom of the fifth. Outside a ball. Join us for baseball action on the network. Both on our cable affiliates and our internet affiliate, YouTube. Ground ball, slow roller, and knocked down, but that was all. Prevented from going in the outfield. It's an infield single. And back to the top of the batting order. It's Peros Vasilopoulos, the batter. So Vasilopoulos bats. The runner at first. And foul ball. And another one fall away. And strike 3 on the outside corner. So 2 away. And Cole Chimavari in the batter. Chimavari. And an extra syllable there. Got the runner sort of picked off and scared him back. Renza with the lead and the pitch. A little outside the ball. And foul ball back at us. Our wake-up call for the game. First one tonight. Usually we get about 2 or 3 of those. Hot shot. Base hit. Single. Runner goes to third, and runners at the corners. As Brenza was off on a hit-and-run play. So runners at the corners with 2 out. And Declan Griffin, the batter. Here's a strike. Bottom of the 5th. And a fly ball down the line. Right fielder overhands it in foul territory, and we're done with the 5th. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the 6th, and it remains Maine South 2 and Loyola 1. We'll be back. More action ahead on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Texting while driving is illegal in Illinois. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Well, top of the 6th inning. And Henry Harris leading it off. Harris, Raymond, and Verbancic, 2, 3, and 4. 2 up for the Ramblers. Here in the 6th. Ramblers have just 2 hits. 1 in the 2nd, and that was an RBI single. And a single by Harris in the 3rd. And beyond that, it has been quiet for the Ramblers. There's a strike. There's our number 2 wake-up call. I'm surprised they're letting the pitcher pitch as long as he has. Early in the season, you don't generally let your pitchers pitch this long, no matter how good they're doing. Ground ball. And the second baseman booted a little bit. And an error puts Harris aboard. And here's Matt Raymond. Strike on the outside corner. And a ball low and outside. Swinging ground ball. Shortstop steps on the bag. Goes to first. A double play. 2 up and 2 down now. The base runner erased on the double play. Here's Jason Verbancic. He takes a strike. Swinging to Mez. Strike. Top of the 6th inning. And a high bounder right back at the pitcher. over to first, and the Ramblers go quietly in the top of the sixth. No runs, no hits, an error, but nobody left. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom half of the sixth, and Joe Gable, the batter. Gable hit the double that gave the Hawks the lead. And yet another new pitcher for Loyola. And a fly ball out towards center, out over the head of the center fielder. And Gable on his way to second. He'll stop there with the second double of the ball game for him. And Salvador Sacalo, the batter. Ball. Time called. Had some issues with the signal and everything. We'll do it again. Still didn't get the signals right. Ground ball, shortstop. Nice pickup over to first. One away on the play, Gable over to third. And Evan Friedman batting for Bobby Rinaldi. Infield again pulled in, looking for a play at the plate. Ground ball picked up by the shortstop nicely. And again, Gable is kind of caught in no man's land, tagged out. And on the play over to second goes Friedman. And we're going to have a pinch runner over there. And Robert Insera. So Insera running with 2 out as the pinch runner at second. And Mike Altman, the batter. So 2 out. Runner at second. There goes the runner, a little ground ball. Second baseman has it. Over to first in time, and we're done with the sixth. It remains Maine South 2 and Loyola 1 as we go to the seventh. We'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Charlie Owens leading it off here in the top of the seventh inning. And ground ball right to the first baseman. Steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Trey Torrain. And a strike at the letters. And a half swing ground ball, third baseman. Over to first. Scoop up and the out. 2 down. And Colin Summerhill, the batter. All up. Outside the ball. And another ball to Summerhill. And strike on the outside corner. Thought he Had himself a walk there. And now ball 4. So Summerhill aboard on the walk. And Sean McLaughlin, the courtesy runner. Then Pachevic. Pachevic, the batter. Batting here, swinging to a strike. Throw it a second, not in time. Stolen base for McLaughlin, who represents the tying run in scoring position. 2 out. And scooped and fouled away. And strike 3, and the ball game is all over. And the Maine South Hawks defeat the Loyola Ramblers by the final score of 2-1. For the Maine South Hawks, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 2 times. They were walked once, 5 left on base, and 1 stolen base. For the Loyola Ramblers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They were struck out 6 times. They were walked 5. The Ramblers left 4 on base and 3 stolen bases for the Ramblers. So that'll do it for us for this game. Stick around for more sports action on the network. Watch this game on demand on YouTube. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.